I'm happy that we're going to stop in between and discuss the songs. But at the same time, I'm like, oh my God, I just want to consume all of this immediately.
Hey guys, we're back today with another reaction. We'll be doing B by Common. This album came out 2005. Kanye produced most of these. J Dilla did 2 of the songs.
Oh shit.
So you've heard Common before?
What was the other? I've heard I Used to Love Her.
Yeah.
What was the other one with the music video?
Come Close.
Yeah.
Come Close. You just heard him on
College Dropout.
College Dropout, yeah.
And that's what spurred us to do this.
Before we get started, we would like to give a shout out to our friend Michael Kreiser. Molly's actually wearing one of his shirts.
Can you see this? Michael makes these amazing designs of pretty much all your favorite hip-hop artists, including A Tribe Called Quest, Nas, Lupe Fiasco, MF Doom, Kanye West, Kendrick Lamar, and tons of others. He sells his designs as t-shirts, sweaters, prints, phone cases, all that your heart could possibly desire. Just follow the link in the description or head to michaelkreiserart.com and use our code F11 at checkout to get an incredible 35% off your order.
Okay, we'll get right into it. So the first song is called B, the intro.
Damn. Wow. That's lovely. Kanye West.
I wanna be as free as the spirits of those who left. I'm talking Malcolm, Coltrane, my man Youssef. Wait the signs of the times, many say the grind's on the mind. Shorty's blunted out and everyone wanna rhyme. Bush pushing lies, killers immortalized. We got arms but won't reach for the skies. Waiting for the Lord to rise, I look into my daughter's eyes and realize I'ma learn through her. The Messiah might even return through her. If I'ma do it, I gotta change the world through her. First in the Benz, Gramps wanting them. Demons and old friends, pops, they hunting them. They're never looking back or too far in front of me. The present is a gift, and I just wanna be.
Wow. That's really nice.
Do you want to go on to the next verse?
Oh, that's the end? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's the intro.
Memories on corners with the foes and the moles. Walk to the store for the rolls, talking straightforward to hoes. Got uncles that smoking, some put blow up.
I like that talking in the background.
The wind is cold and it blows. Now I roll in the O's with windows that don't roll. Down the roads with cars get broken and stole. These are the stories told by Stony and Cottage Grove. The world is cold, the block is hot as a stove on the corners.
I wish I could keep this feeling. I wish I could keep this feeling. On the corners, niggas robbing, killing, dying just to make a living.
We overstated, we underrated, we educated. The corner was our time when time stood still.
Street lights and deep nights, cats trying to eat right. Riding no seat bikes with work to feed heights, so they can keep sweet nights. They head in their feet right.
He's so good at rhyming.
Like cars and weed types. The corner with struggle and greed fight. We write songs about wrong cause it's hard to see right. Look to the sky hoping it will bleed like reality's a bitch and I heard that she bites the corner.
I wish
That was a whole verse of the
on the corners, niggas robbing, killing, dying just to make a living.
Church services, murderers, they ride serving burgers. It's cats with gold permanents, move they bags, it's herbalists. The dirt isn't just fertile, it's people working and earning. It's the curve getters, go where the cash flow and the current is. It's so hot that niggas burn to live. The furnace is where the money move and the determined live. We talk shit, play lotto and buy German beers. It's so black, packed with action that's affirmative. The corner.
I'm going to talk about the second one first so that I don't forget what I was going to say. Then I'll go back to the intro. That was amazing. I loved the beat, but I loved how it had the people in the background. So it did sound like you were surrounded by people, like it put you in an environment. Wow, I loved that. That was such a simple detail and I feel like it added so much to it because you were really put, you felt like you were in a crowded place on a corner. Yeah, exactly. So I got, it was about selling drugs on the corner and the environment that he grew up in, I guess. The world is cold. The block is hot as a stove on the corners. Is hot as a stove. The block is hot, like the block, like buildings, I guess, where the corner is hot, like tons of activity going on, which kind of went with the talking and stuff. But block is hot as a stove, drugs, cooking drugs, selling drugs on the corner. I love Kanye in the chorus. I liked the last poets. It was the way they were. They sounded very grand. But then in verse 2, he went the whole verse with the same rhyming scheme.
Yeah.
And the same kind of flow. I loved it. Wow, that was a great song. I was very, very, very happy with that song. But the first one too. The first one immediately, at first with the what's it?
Like the bass?
The bass, yeah. Sorry, I was moving my fingers. That was so simple. And I didn't really know where it was going, but it sounded nice. Yeah. And then it started kind of speeding up. And I'm like, oh, okay, it's getting jazzy. Then it like started a beat. And it took a while for it to click for me that, oh, this is the beat. Yeah. And then it brought in, what was that came in afterwards?
Oh, like kind of like a synth or whatever?
Yeah. And that sounded amazing. But it sounded so like it was kind of cute almost. And then the rest of it came in. Yeah. And I had this really kind of like sunny, optimistic sound. And I absolutely loved it. I just absolutely, I love the way he rhymes. I love the things that he says. I just think he's fantastic. Present is a gift. I just want to be. I don't want to speak too soon because I'm basing this on 2 songs and we've been listening to it for about 5 minutes. This is going to be one of my favorite albums we've reviewed.
Oh, wow.
This feels like, because we went from the intro into the second song, it feels like, oh, I just want to listen to all of it right now. And I'm happy that we're going to stop in between and discuss the songs. But at the same time, I'm like, oh my God, I just want to consume all of this immediately. Damn.
Let's move on then.
Yeah.
You summed that up pretty well. I mean, I have nothing really to add there. This is his 6th album.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He's known Kanye for a while. I kind of read that they kind of knew each other since the 90s. And then they're both from Chicago. Before this, he released an experimental album called The Electric Circus. I feel like Pharrell, like the Neptunes were involved in that one. That one wasn't received very well. Oh. I just remember when it dropped, people hailed it as like an instant classic.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And publications, I know they don't really matter these days, but like Billboard, Rolling Stone, I think they kind of called this one of the best albums of all time.
Oh, shit.
Okay, we'll move on to track number 3. This song is called Go. It has Kanye and John Mayer on here.
Oh, John Mayer.
So see where you spot them. Yeah.
Go, 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 go. And on the count of 3. Go, 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 go. On the count
like
of 3.
Those keys.
Everybody run back to your fantasy now.
She was up bad, the type at the club niggas would grab her. Fantasize when I had her in the bathroom sweating with her ass up. Ooh, baby, she liked it raw and like rain when she came and poured it. Like a car that I can't afford, I would want it, they want some more. The positions our frames explored, let me know she was secure. Back for more, I wanna
go, 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 go. And on the count of 3. Go, 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 go. And on the count of 3, everybody run back to your fantasy now.
Freaky like the daughter of a pastor. Said I was bait for her to master. Little red Corvette, now she was faster. Wet dreams, La Mer cream the bath her to a place that you wanna be. Get what you want from her and me. Free love I wanna see. Hot sex in the 3rd degree. You're getting served while serving me. Dirty words encourage me to rock steady and sturdily on you, turning me. No turning back. The further we go, 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 go.
So and on the count of 3. The count of 3.
Go, go.
Did they just have a threesome?
And on the count of 3.
Did it? Wait, what? Okay, we'll get to that.
On the count of 3, everybody run back to your fantasy now. Go, 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 go. And on the count of 3,
I've never even thought of that.
Back to your fantasy now.
Oh,
I like
that's
that.
really close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I like that. Oh.
You know what's hilarious is I've listened to this song. Like, this is one of my favorite songs, like, from
This
back
is
in the
like a
day.
fucking great
Like, I
song.
listen to this all the time. I just got that now from when you pointed that out.
They had a threesome?
I think so.
Because when you said what, I was like, oh shit, have I just like wildly
No. I
like,
just, because I
badly
listened to the song,
interpreted
like, I never
You don't
looked
look at the lyrics,
Yeah, not for
yeah.
a song like this.
It's normal, yeah.
So I'm like, wait a minute, you're right.
Yeah.
Because he's talking about, you go on. I'll let you explain that.
Well, first of all, I thought the roads were really nice. I loved the sound of it. I loved how the roads were repeating, but then on like the fourth bar or something, it was
changes.
extended.
Yeah.
And then it went back into
Back to the loop.
Yeah. Loved that. I loved at the end the little sparkly sounds that were coming in, and then how it completely isolated at the end.
Right.
Wow, loved that. It's saying about a girl who's freaky. Like rain, when she came, it poured. I don't think I need to break that one down.
You break that down.
The bar is fantastic. The way he's expressing this, fantastic. But yeah, the second verse, it said there were some girls that did attract her. So this girl is bisexual potentially, or curious. A new chapter she was after, so she wants to try a new thing.
Hot sex in the third degree.
Yeah, get what you want from her and me.
Yeah.
You getting served while serving me. Hot sex in the third degree. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when it said, and on the count of 3, that's when in my head I was like, wait a second. Loved how it said go on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go. But yeah, then it tied into this.
That's hilarious.
This threesome. But then because he kept saying, on the count of 3, everybody run back to your fantasy. I didn't know if he was just fantasizing about this, or if that was something that actually happened. That was hilarious. That was so like wholesome sounding. And then it's about that. I absolutely love that. I love this album so far.
I just remember like this was the first single, and when they announced it, they were like, yeah, it's Common with produced by Kanye. So people were like, whoa. And then they said John Mayer was on the song. So I was like, what the hell is he gonna
Just
do
saying
there?
go.
Yeah, I thought they used him well.
Yeah.
And not try to force anything.
Yeah.
There's always like a token white guy.
Bon Iver.
Yeah, I was gonna get there because there's a period of time where John Mayer was like the go-to guy, for instance, and then like Tame Impala, for instance, right?
The go-to white guy.
Yeah, because he was on Travis's project, and also he was on Ye.
Yeah.
And then Bon Iver and like Adam Levine at some point, right? So like, I'm glad you like that.
That was great.
that was pretty hilarious. Like I didn't know. Okay, cool. Well, I'll move on to track number 4, which is called Faithful.
I was rolling around in my mind, it occurred. What if God was to her? Would I treat her the same? Would I still be running game on her? In what type of ways would I want her? Would I want her for a mind or a heavenly body? Couldn't be out here bogus with someone so godly. If I was with her, would I still be wanting my ex? The lies, the greed, the weed, the sex, who good and bad call on her like I'm chirping her. Couldn't be jealous cause other brothers worship her. Walk this earth for her glory, I'm grateful to be in her presence. I try to stay faithful.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
She was this lady's best friend, even if they don't try. Some ladies test man. He had a good gig, a wife, a kid, a decent home. One reason or another couldn't find peace at home. She asked, why do men always have to stray? He said, I'm bad, not as bad as Eric Benet. I used to take them out to eat, but they wasn't really eating. Might have got a little head, but I wasn't really cheating. And she asked if they could spend a night together. He thought and said, I'm trying to get my life together. Went home to his lady. These were his confessions. Baby, you a blessing and my best friend.
Just sprinkle John Legend in there.
There he is.
I love that sound. That was very Kanye West.
Yep.
I liked how in the outro it was very kind of like a gospel sounding almost, and it's called Faithful.
Right.
It was all very appropriate, really uplifting sound. I was a bit confused Because obviously in the first verse, he's saying, what if God was a her? So when I was listening to it, I couldn't work out if he's actually talking about how he should treat women, like reflecting on how he treats women, or reflecting on his relationship with God. I was trying to decipher which one.
Which way is he going? Yeah, sure.
Is he which way is this metaphor?
Yeah.
But is it he's actually reflecting on how he treats women?
Yeah, I think with kind of that religious thing and the what am I trying to say here? It's sprinkled throughout the religious part, like the God part, where he's talking about like, oh, with someone so godly and wearing her cross, I mean the heart on my neck, kind of like. So I think he's kind of reflecting on his how he treats women, I guess, but with the context of like religion as well, religious references, I guess.
Okay.
Or this could be both, to be honest.
It's confusing,
actually, because
right?
I'm reading some of this now.
You can interpret it as kind of both ways.
Walk this earth for her glory. I'm grateful.
Yeah.
So they could be both ways.
To be in her presence, I tried to stay faithful.
Unless he's doing one of those things again, like I used to love her, but her is religion and God. Being faithful to religion.
Being faithful to I'm like, is he like, is this talking about a woman, but it's actually about God, or is he talking about God, but it's actually about?
I think that's cool. I think it's interchangeable.
You can take it both ways.
Yeah.
But then in the second verse,
it's a bit more clear.
Yeah, it seems like he's talking about a guy who cheated on his wife. He has a good job, a family, a nice house, and still cheat on his wife. I used to take them out to eat, but they wasn't really eating. Might have got a little head, but I wasn't really cheating. That's cheating. That's cheating. So he cheats on his wife. The woman he cheats with is like, can we spend the night together? He's like, no, I'm trying to get my life together. Then he goes home to his wife. Does he confess, or are his confessions just that she's a blessing on his best friend? That was a beautiful song.
Anyway, we'll move on to track number 5, which is called Testify.
She walked in the court, her knees buckled, saying for a man to survive, you need hustle.
That reminds me of MF Doom. The bass.
Oh yeah.
She screamed. Fear in her chest, her face with tears, had a man's back. He was facing years in her name, though the place was his. They tryna take everything except the kids. Sat next to him, she could see how the trial was affecting him. They arrested him for murder and gun possession. As they read back her confession, she screamed. The court awaited as the foreman got the verdict from the bailiff. Emotional outbursts, tears, and smeared makeup. It stated he was guilty on all charges. She shaking, looking like she took it the hardest. A spin artist, she brought her face up laughing. That's when the prosecutor realized what happened. All that speaking her mind, testifying and crying. When this bitch did the crime, the queen did.
I didn't really know where that song was going, because the verses were quite quick before it got into the chorus, and the chorus was interesting. I feel like I haven't heard something like that.
Like just a sample?
Yeah, just the sample, and I don't know. It's just different, but it was interesting. And then the verses are short, so it's getting through it quite quickly, and I'm like, okay, is this it? She's just crying about her drug dealer husband being sentenced to jail. Then that last part, she did it all. That's hilarious. Anyway, I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
The bass reminded me of Meat Grinder.
That's hilarious that you caught that. Yeah. Okay. We'll move on to track number 6, which is called Love Is. And this one's one of the songs produced by Jay Dilla.
How beautiful love can be on the streets. Love is hard to see. Yeah, gotta reach that frequency. Loving you is loving me. Yeah, you know what love is. Even found it on the ground where the thugs live. My man had to dig deep to find his. Couldn't sleep, is on the real, he had 5 kids. Live niggas, real niggas express and taste it in crap games. Black dames and big faces, cases in court. Fam showing love and
I love that little
you
detail.
And your baby's mom thought that love was a sport. At times it could take your foe a spin. Heartbreak hotel to your home again. I seen love make a nigga so pretend, like a story that he don't want to end. Yo, how beautiful love can be on the streets. Love is hard to see. It's a place I got to be.
You hear that little detail?
Yeah.
I love it.
all love where we come from. In the hood, love, we was told to run from. Crack got so many lives undone from lack of love. Many hide, some run. I knew this girl with a son who dreamt of acting in plays. Demonstration with a man had her trapped in a maze. Trying to find herself again, much of that she gave. Love could free us, to where some react as a slave. Funny, we love her more when they relaxed in the grave. Wonder if a thug is raw, is he acting afraid? Talk about it with my youth, so she understand what it is to be loved by a man. How beautiful love can be. On the streets, love is hard to see. Yeah, gotta reach that frequency. Loving you is loving me. Some say that I'm a dreamer cause I talk about it often. Seen the hardest nigga soften with his homie in a coffin. Reminiscing on letters I wrote in my small days. A letter to the people, love always. Yeah. How beautiful love can be. On the streets, love is hard to see.
Kind of sounds like a bird.
Yeah. That was gorgeous. That was just lovely. There was that detail that kept kind of flying through your headphones. That was just so nice. That was one of my favorite parts. I loved in like the chorus when they were introducing strings, and then I feel like there was like a xylophone every so often. It was just lovely. It just sounded like love. It was just a lovely, lovely sound. There's a lot of stuff about love in this album.
Yeah, he's a loving guy.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Is that like a theme, or is that just that's just who he is? He's just saying a lot about...
That's just the way he wants to be.
Oh.
I'm joking. I don't know. He's always a positive guy.
Yeah.
He's one of those like conscious rappers, as they call them. But yeah, like that's been his kind of his MO his whole career. Like I know some people call him a bit corny, which I don't agree with, because I like him. Like I've been listening to Common since the 90s. And like I said, this is his 6th album, but that's just, he's always about positivity and love, and like that's the kind of guy he is, unless he's beefing with certain rappers, calling them Canada Dry.
Love is singing about love. I guess how the way love, he perceived it maybe when he was growing up or something like that. I know he was saying stuff about like how boys aren't taught about love, so they have to learn when they grow up to be men and stuff. I just thought that was a beautiful song.
We'll move on to track number 7, which is called Shy City. Back to Kanye.
Yeah.
I rap with the passion of Christ. Nigga cross me, took it out of space, and niggas thought they lost me. I'm back like a chiropractor, B-boy survival rap. It ain't 94, Joe, we can't go back. The game need a makeover. My man retired, I'ma take over. Terry's halftime, niggas breaks over. Leave rappers with careers and they faith over. It's a war going on. You can't fake being a soldier in the basement. Listening to tapes are ultra-magnetic to the fact I'm Messiah's black. I turn the TV down, we can take it higher than that. I wonder if these whack niggas realize they whack. And they the reason that my people say they tired of rap. Cause our conditions are the city, the city, the city. A black figure in the middle of chaos and gunfire. So many raps about rims, surprised niggas ain't become tires on the street. You turn cold and then go screech. I tell them fuck them like I do the police. The beast is running rampant. I'm in between sheets trying to have sex with Santric. But a ghetto, trying to make a get up stand-up anthem. I slap a nigga like you and tell him Rick James bitch with your Hollywood stories on porches. We Bollywood stories about who became rich. And whatever like they hit, we wanna hit the same switch. Some mothers, some daughters, and fathers, some sons. The name Calm has never been involved with run. Unless it's DMC or running these bras to being free. I'm harder than the times. You hardly scary. Holding gats inside you, cat is Holly Berry. They ask me where hip hop is going. It's Chicago and poetry's in motion like a picture now showing it's the city. The city, y'all. The city, the city, y'all.
Oh wow, I like that. That was a great one. I really liked that. There are a lot of things I liked. I liked the lyrics. He said a lot of clever things in there.
Yeah.
I rap with the passion of Christ. Passion of Christ. I'm back like a chiropractor. Back.
I felt like he had more wordplay in this one.
Yeah.
Or more intentional wordplay, I guess, on this one.
You know what I love?
What's that?
when I understand references to other rappers.
Okay.
Because it makes me feel like I'm learning.
What did you notice?
My man retired, I'm a takeover. I wouldn't have gotten that if you hadn't told me in College Dropout that Jay-Z had actually retired and then he came back. Remember you told me that?
Yeah.
So takeover,
Right.
Jay-Z. But then he says, tell these halftime breaks over. Nas, halftime.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
There it is, guys. What's funny is I had the lyrics here, so I can tell you about it. You just, wow.
When I got
Bye,
that,
guys.
I
Don't need me
it's
anymore.
gone full circle.
Wow.
I love
hilarious.
that. I love when I pick up on things like that. It makes me feel like I'm in on it. Anyway, I loved in the second verse a black figure in the middle with chaos and gunfire, and it went like silent.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And you
yeah.
could imagine this person like isolated in the middle of it all, like focusing in on this one person in the middle of it all. That was amazing. So many raps about rims. Surprised ain't become tires. Rims, tires.
Yeah. You're killing it, bro. You're killing it.
So I guess he's talking about people who are in the rap game and they're not good. And he is good. What are you rapping for? To get fame or get rich? So he's asking why.
Yeah.
They're doing it for the wrong reasons and also they're trash. I slap like you and tell him, Rick James, bitch. My sister used to say that all the time.
Do you know where she got that from?
It's Rick James. It's who was it? That was Dave Chappelle. Was it Dave Chappelle? Yeah. The name Com has never been involved with Run, unless it's DMC. Run DMC. Damn! Wow, this was that was a good one. I liked all the wordplay in that one.
Good. We'll move on to track number 8. It's called The Food Live. So this is a live version of the song.
Okay.
That was performed on the Chappelle Show.
Oh, wow. I knew when I said that, it looked like you were waiting to tell me something.
Yeah, but then you just kept yapping. So
I'm sorry.
whatever.
But
I'm joking.
Yo, I walked in the crib, got 2 kids and my baby mama late. Up all night, getting my money right into the blue and white. Now the money coming slow, but at least I can know slow motion better than.
Yo, you love to hear the story again and again about these young brothers from the city of Wynn, like living in my man in the fast lane pivoting on the block, out is selling like Eminem. On the block, you jump off like Eminem. On the block, it's hot, you can feel it in your skin and inch. Call my man cousin like I'm kin to him. He trying to stay straight, the streets is spinning him.
Oh, I like that repeat.
Kids and my baby mama late. Now the money coming slow, but at least I can know slow motion better than.
It's all good in the hood like rats and gems, throwbacks and Timbs, blacks and rims. Whether on ball courts, the tires of all sorts, we never fall short. With us, it's all force like Air Ones. Some waves, some air guns. The days of the fair one is over for situations, then jaws get tighter. My man trying to get his way to height up.
I walked in the crib, got 2 kids and my baby mama late. Now the money coming slow, but at least I can know slow motion better than.
Sing that, bitch. Let me sing it.
Hey, yo, I know I could make it right if I could just swallow my pride. But I can't run away. You put my gun away. You can't follow me.
That's crazy that was live.
Yeah.
It was very impressive that was live.
Yeah.
Is there any specific reason why?
I have no idea. I was trying to look it up because I know there's an actual studio version.
Oh.
And I know like when this first came out, that turned me off a little bit just because I'm like the mixing is not the same as the rest of the album, so kind of takes you away from what they've set up already for the album.
The environment,
Yeah, so like you're all of a sudden you're getting this kind of low quality version of like a live version. So it was a little bit of a head scratcher. But
True.
but it's a good song though.
Yeah.
So like I don't know.
That was funny though that it's on the Chappelle show.
Yeah.
That was funny. That was a cool connection. Yeah, I liked that. I liked the beat. The beat reminded me of Kanye West. I like how they're together and they're both from the same place.
Yep.
And he's his producer and they're rapping together. I think that's nice. And I guess they're talking about Chicago, where they grew up.
Southside.
They're reflecting on it.
Right.
On the block, white is selling like Eminem.
Yes.
That's pretty funny. That was a good line. I really like the line in the chorus. Slow motion better than no.
Yeah.
That's so true.
I say that all the time.
Yeah, slow progress is better than no progress.
Exactly.
That's so true. Yeah, I love that.
Cool.
This was great. This whole album so far, I can't believe that we've only got 3 songs left because it's like flown by.
It really has.
It's been a pleasure to listen to.
It's very smooth, very uplifting. Like you can, like you said before, it sounds sunny. It sounds like you just kind of wake up in the morning and it's just kind of like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You hear birds and stuff like that. Was it Love Is or Shy City? I can't remember.
One of them with the little detail.
With a little sound like a bird and stuff. And then obviously with Kanye's uplifting, kind of soulful. Imagine he took that beat, Everything I Am. Because, you know, in the beginning of Everything I Am, he said, comment, pass on this beat, I made it to a jam.
Oh, yeah.
I would assume this would have been on here.
Wow.
Or yeah. So
that's like one of the best ever.
That's like Will Smith passing on The Matrix. Okay, track number 9 is called Real People.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know
nice.
how yeah. Real people walking the streets is talking often, it's beef, the city never does. A lesson we all speak at one point or another. What you expect from one who smoke a joint with his mother? Anointed hustlers in the fatherless region. Through the pain, wish they knew that God was just teaching. We want decent homes, so dreams we say out loud like speakerphones, just to keep them on. It's like a color song to keeping on. I guess knowing I'm weak is when I'm really being strong. Somehow through the dust, I can see the dawn like the Bishop Magic Wand. That's why I write freedom songs for the real people.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. You know, this is my favorite.
Yeah.
Soft
Roads.
keys.
Yeah.
Roads.
I wonder if the spirits of Bob Marley and Haile Selassie watch me as the cops be trying to pop and lock me. They cocky, plus their mentality is Nazi. The way they treat blacks, I wanna snap like paparazzi to your crib and devour all that you work for. Must be more than paper. These niggas hurtful. Through the purple haze of circle days of rhyme and work that pays. Trying to reverse the slave mind and assert the brave mentality. Heard that it's drama at home. Can a dude break free and still get honored at home? I was told by a chief it's the game's nature. When you're glowing, some are love and some are hate ya. It's real people.
I like how I like how it has like a kind of city sound to it, like bustling city.
Black men walking with white girls on their arms. I be mad at them, as if I know they moms. Told to go beyond the surface. A person's a person. When we lessen our women, our conditions seem to worsen. Yeah, rock on. We keep on.
I love that. I love the sound of that one. You could imagine like a busy city at night and it's raining. That was the kind of vibe I got from the sound. I absolutely loved it. I loved the keys. I loved all of it. I loved all of it. I guess it was about being black and their experiences. Watch me as the cops be trying to pop and lock me. They cocky, plus their mentality is Nazi. The way they treat blacks, I want to snap like paparazzi.
Yeah.
Damn, there are a lot of powerful lines in there.
Pretty much everything you said. Like, it's a summation of like the hard times. Being a black person, obviously growing up in the environment. Again, a lot of like talks about Chicago. I feel like him and Kanye like purposely use Chicago as the background, obviously because they're both from it. So you get, as you go down the track list, like there's always odes to like the city. So like straight from the beginning, like The Corner to Shy City, obviously, to this one, like kind of the real people he's observed in this environment in the city, right?
That went well with the sound. I
Exactly,
thought.
yeah. Anytime there's like exactly like his soundscape for this one in particular, definitely, like you said, kind of like nighttime in the city. I feel like the horns also add to that. Horns kind of like, if it's used in a certain way, it reminds you of like city at night, kind of like busy kind of things. Okay, we got 2 songs left. You actually, you've heard this one before. It's
They
called
Say.
They Say. You'll know.
Oh, I know this one. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
you've obviously never read the lyrics. or
Never.
anything, but,
Yeah, no, I've heard it.
this is what the legend himself, Kanye West, and John Legend.
You hate John Legend.
I do not hate John Legend.
They say what's happening. We say the facts and then they lie. We coming back for them. They might say, but they don't know. They say.
It's funny to hear it when I know it, but to hear it in the context of the album, and it goes so well with the sound. Yeah.
They say a nigga lost his mind, but in the scheme of things, I never lost the rhyme. The thin line between love and hatred. I'm the black pill in the matrix of saturated life. They say life is what you make it, so I wait quick on the spaceship so I can take it. It's high as the stakes get when paper get low. I be telling Derek, tell Kara, get us a show.
Sweet taste of victory. Go ahead and breathe it in like antihistamine. I know they saying, damn, they snap with this beat. Fuck you expect, I've got a history. Groupie love now, gotta be them wheels. Haters back down, gotta be that steel. I know they can't wait till you're out of your deal. Look how they did D'Angelo, ask them how do it feel. My God don't ever give me nothing I can't handle. So please don't ever give me records I can't sample. So I can vacate where it ain't no channels. But it's quite okay for a gangster to wear sandals. They say because of the fame and stardom, I'm somewhere in between the church and the sane asylum. I guess it's messing with my health then. And this verse so crazy, when I finish, I'm just gonna check myself in.
They say, dude, think he righteous. I write just to free minds from stony to Rikers. Amongst the lifeless in the world, crazy as Mike is. On my paper, whether it's weed or ISIS. They say life is a game, so I play hard. Writing for my life, cause I'm scared of a day job. They say Seth kept the hood together. I tell the young, we can't play the hood forever. Play my cards right, they say I went too left. They show me strange love like I was Mr. F. Played chess in this game of pawns and knights. Now I claim king like Don or Frank White. They say my life is comparable to Christ. The way I sacrificed and resurrected twice. They say the crochet pants and the sweater was whack. Seen the corner, now they say that nigga's back.
I think that's my favorite on the album. Yeah. And the beat too.
Yeah, the beat is
The beat is
so
amazing.
good. It's so nice. I love that. I know that one.
Yeah. It's on my brunch playlist.
Oh yeah. I feel like you put it on, you said, I'm gonna play a song with John Legend that I actually like.
Listen, I don't mind John Legend.
Okay.
I just I think it's kind of funny how like he's more famous. I feel like he's more famous than he should be. I see him everywhere. I'm like, what the hell? Have a seat, my guy.
The beat is amazing.
Yeah.
It's just, and I love how it like it goes on. Like it's a loop, but then it continues.
Yeah,
That song. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
I loved. There was a lot of like there was wordplay. There were references. It's so funny. He referenced the Matrix.
Yeah.
And you're just mentioning
Right.
Will Smith passing up the Matrix.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. In this scheme of things, I never lost a rhyme scheme. They say life is what you make it, so I wait quick on a spaceship so I can take it. Spaceship? College dropout?
You're cooking, bro.
We
You are
ju-
cooking.
well, we
We're
just
not.
did that.
I know, but still, like,
That was funny though, because what were we? Oh, we just did the Marvin Gaye song.
yeah, and I
That
said it
was-
sampled
yeah.
in Spaceship.
Yeah, that's three.
That's 3 in a row right
Three
there.
in a row. There's a lot of coincidences going on here. As high as the stakes when the paper get low. Wow. Kanye West. A lot of great lines in there.
Yes.
Ye snapped with this beat. Correct. Look how they did D'Angelo. Ask him, how did it feel? You
Yeah.
like that one?
I do like that one. That's my guy right there, D'Angelo.
D'Angelo. What I thought was crazy though, they say because of the fame and stardom, I'm somewhere in between the church and an insane asylum.
Yeah.
Damn. And this verse so crazy. When I finish, I'm just going to check myself in again. But damn, that was some foreshadowing.
Right.
They say my life is comparable to Christ, the way I sacrificed and resurrected twice. They say the crochet pants and the sweater was waxed in the corner. Now they say that back. Did he have a second life to his career or what? What's that all about?
Okay, well, like, one of his first albums, it might have been his second or third album. It's called Resurrection.
Okay.
I have trouble choosing between this one and Resurrection as my favorite Common album, just because with Resurrection, I felt like I listened to that one longer at first. I think it came out in 93 or 94, and then obviously this one's 2005. So,
Yeah.
and then the album before this is the Electric Circus, that experimental one.
the one you told me.
Yeah, and Come Close is on there. Yeah. But anyway, like, so he was dressing weird in that one.
Yeah, he was dressed weird in that.
Yeah. So yeah, he had like different fashion and the music sounded different and stuff like this. Yeah. So then people said he fell off or whatever, but that was just one album, and then he came back with this one. So it was just like a one album thing.
That was a great song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's my personal favorite on the album. My personal favorite beat. Favorite beats from Kanye. John Legend, he did great, bro.
He did. He has a beautiful voice. He does.
Listen, he did well.
Yeah.
He did well.
I'm sure he'll be happy to hear you say it.
Man, shout out to John Legend. Okay, so we'll move on to the last song. This one's called It's Your World, Part 1 and 2. And this one is produced by Dilla.
Night blows, stoves don't work, hoes at work, a warrior, so I wear 'em on my shirt. Wish I was free as Che was. I spend a day buzz, tripping on hype, switching for nights and different flavors. My mother gave birth, but she really never had me. Left to the hood to play daddy. Raised my niggas named Butch Scooter Baby. But wait, so they stacked upon each other. It's the black upon each other that we love so much. Wonder how many of us drugs go touch.
Yeah.
Used to gang bang, ain't really thug that much. Rather have some thick bras in the Dutch to clutch. Went to school in Baton Rouge for a couple of years. My college career got down with a couple of beers. And of being broke, I ain't a fan. Now I stand in the same spot as my old man. My life, I plan not to be on this corner. I still want to see California, but this is my world.
Oh.
Yeah. Life and death blow around us. 4 pounds and pounds of herb from out of towners. It's hard to stay grounded, we stay high. That's why old folks down us. Lost, nobody found us. The force that surrounds us between God and trash. Looking in every car that passed with a walk that suggests head. Some milk nigga, she was breastfed. She no dairy, so she say cheese to get bread. And it said it was her toes, but I can tell her so hurt. She was cold turk. Growing up, she got to know her very well in a world where self-hate is overt. Her stepfather thought he was Ike, so her mother he strikes. She got to her in the ass that used to be thicker. Life is fast, some choose to be quicker. I remember in high school, she had a passion to sing. Now she see herself in a casket and dreams. These are the children of crack and rap, blacks that lack self-esteem. Yo, we forgot to dream. This queen never seen herself on this corner. She still wanna see California, but this is her world. Yeah.
I like how the Dilla songs, like the beats, they sound like Kanye. They made them.
Yeah. They go together. Yeah.
I want to be a model. I want to be a doctor. I want to be a football player. I want to be an astronaut. I want to be an obstetrician.
Oh, damn.
I want to be a nurse. I want to be a fashion designer. Gym teacher. I want to be an architect. I want to be a duck. I want to be a wrestler. I want to be a dancer. I want to be the first African-American female president. I want to
be here, be there, be that, be this. Be grateful for life every day, for being the best swimmer among 500,000. Be boundless energy. Be a 4-star ghetto general. Be no one except I. Be a brilliant soul, sparkling in the galaxy while walking on earth. Be eternal.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
The start, so I guess the first verse he's talking about himself, and that was interesting. Well, if he is talking about himself, I guess he told his story. When he says, my life, I plan not to be on this corner. I still want to see California, but this is my world. Wow. But then the second verse, that was sad. But some of the lines in there were amazing. With a walk that suggests head, to milk, she was breastfed. So this was what she was born to do, basically. This was what she was destined to do because of the environment she grew up in, I guess. She know dairy, so she say cheese to get bread.
Yeah.
She must get photos taken, provocative photos taken to make money. Damn, just talking about like self-hatred, having no like self-love. Her stepdad beat her mum. Hard times had kicked her in the ass. It used to be thicker. Damn. And then now she see herself in a casket in dreams. That was sad.
Yeah, that was quite the line right there.
That was very
Yeah.
sad. And then again when he says she still want to see California, but this is her world. That was sad. The part with the kids,
It was nice.
that was really nice. That was adorable. None of them have a thing on Genius, except I want to be a duck. So I was like, why is that the only one that's highlighted? Is there a deeper meaning? You open it and it just says real. I really, really enjoyed the outro. All of the things he was saying. When I saw be gleeful every day for being the best swimmer among 500,000, I'm like looking at it and I'm like, there's no way that in any room of 500,000 people, I'm the best swimmer. There's no way. Then when he said it, I'm like, sperm.
Took some time, but you got there.
There were so much in there that I thought, wow, was just great. Be cautious of the road to college, taking a detour through Vietnam or the Middle East, I guess, going into the army instead of going to college or whatever. Amazing. A lot of amazing things he said in there. And then he said, be eternal. Be a brilliant soul sparkling in the galaxy while walking on Earth.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cool. I'm glad you liked that. That was his dad in the outro.
Oh, it really, because it said Pops, but I didn't know if that was like
He does that with, he's done that several times already in the past. So that's kind of
nice.
like the thread.
Because he spoke about his dad in it.
He usually does a spoken word thing, spoken word outro at the end of each album.
He has a good voice for it.
So like I said before, I said during the song, it was nice that he used two beats from Dilla that were kind of similar to Kanye's soundscape.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
a lot of like just the keys, the Rhodes. And yeah, like I like what Common and Kanye did, like I said before, creating this soundscape, this using Chicago as a backdrop. So he raps a lot about the environment, growing up there, the struggles, but also like paying homage to the city.
I absolutely loved it.
Cool.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite albums
Nice.
we've done. That was just, it was so pleasant to listen to. So it was just easy listening, and you could just listen to it and enjoy it for how it sounds.
Right.
But he's actually so clever. He's
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah, he's definitely regarded as one of the best like lyricists. Yeah, this was during the soulful Kanye period, right? So the production is very soulful.
Yeah.
I think this is some of my favorite beats from him.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Thank
I'm glad you liked that.
I absolutely loved that.
Yeah, the full version of this will be on Patreon. Thank you guys if you made it this far.
Thank you so much.
Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed that. And we'll see you guys in the next video.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye.